guys, welcome back to another episode of your boy Oms'S. On today's one, it's another combined 11. This time around, big Manchester derby between Manchester City and Manchester United. I mean, the game hopefully should be a madness, I ain't gonna lie. Obviously, City going on this mad run, was like 20 wins in a row, 22 wins in a row, some madness like that. I've lost count, bro. Lost count. Obviously, United, they're doing alright, doing bits, but yeah, I can't see much more than a City win. Anyway, let's get into it. Before I start, beg you like and subscribe, drop a comment down below. It means more to us than you can think. So, obviously I'm going to go with a 4-3-3. In goal, I've gone for Ederson over David De Gea. I think Ederson just has a little bit more about him nowadays than De Gea. Because, yeah, I mean, De Gea's doing alright, but he's definitely not the goalkeeper he was 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons back. Like, that guy was amazing before, but then he just dipped his form the last 2, 3 seasons, and he's slightly picked it back up now, probably because of competition with Dean Henderson. But yeah, Ederson edges it for me. Right back, João Cancelo, hands down. The guy is probably one of the best stand-up performers this season in the Premier League for me. He's come in, took Kyle Walker out of that position, made it his own, and shown why he's not only playing there, he's been playing everywhere. I've been seeing him in midfield and everything for Manchester City, to be fair. But he goes right back for me. Left back, again, easy choice. Luke Shaw for me, again, another player who, probably because of the signings with Alex Telles coming into United, he's now performing at an even better rate than he was. Probably looking like the player United signed that they were hoping to get. So not bad for Luke Shaw. Doing bits there. Zinchenko isn't really in talking conditions for me. It's Luke Shaw, hands down. 2 centre backs, we're going to go with Reuben Diaz, who for me is probably, if not the player of the season. He's come in, absolutely revitalised this defence of Manchester City's. Basically took the mantle from Vincent Kompany, essentially. Can't say anything better about the guy, to be honest. Alongside him, gone for Laporte just over Stones. Maguire was not in the chat, neither was Lindelof or Bailly. It was Man City centre backs, that's all it was. I put Laporte in there because he's starting to get back in the team. He's looking like his old self again. I think his little phase out of the team he had, where he saw John Stones rising up, has affected him, and now he's starting to become the Laporte we've been seeing majority of the time of his spell at Manchester City. So he goes into that back line. Into midfield, obviously a front 3. It's 2 holding, 1 attacking. So we're going to have Ilkay Gundogan, who is the other one alongside Reuben Diaz for me as the one who I would say is player of the season. Since Bruyne has been injured and the things that have been happening around, he's just looked like an absolute complete player. He's been unbelievable in midfield, contributed with goals, assists, attacking, defending, passing, cutting passing lanes, interceptions, everything, you name it, he's been doing as a midfielder. So he gets his name in there. Alongside him, Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, again, the guy speaks for himself. It's KDB, bro. Don't really need to say much more about the guy. Like, the Dons are done for him. In front of them too, again, the guy puts his name in there because of what he's been doing. Bruno Fernandes. Yeah. He's just revitalised this United side and brought to them exactly what they needed in terms of that missing link, I think, between the whole team. He's just enveloped everything and become this player that they're able to build around and push them forward. So he gets his put there. Front 3, obviously had a little bit tricky in terms of deciding where players would play and who I'd pick. One that I could not miss out, and I've put him right wing, is Phil Foden. Phil Foden, another player who's having a breakout season, even though he was showing signs of promise in seasons before this. The guy's actually taken on to a next level, and yeah, probably England's best performing player right now, in all honesty, if I'm being realistic. I mean, what, Harry Kane? But Harry Kane hasn't been consistently on form all season. Yeah, that's about it. Raheem Sterling is up there, but Phil Foden's outshining him, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, so obviously Phil Foden, fair play to the kid. Hopefully he can continue this for England and become one of the great England players to have played the game. Yeah, he goes right mid. Left wing, Raheem Sterling. Yeah, the guy again, he's started to find his form, his feet. Obviously, always a deadly player when he's got the ball and he's trying to cut in on that wing. He gets the nod ahead like the likes of Martial and Daniel James and Riyad Mahrez because, yeah, for me, he's just that little bit more above them. And then up top, obviously Aguero being injured, I've not really considered him. So it was between Jesus and Marcus Rashford. I have chosen to go for Marcus Rashford. I mean, if I'm picking between the two, I feel like even though Jesus is getting the goals in this City team, would he do the same if he was in the United team? I'm not so sure. Rashford, I think he's doing all right. The guy has always had ability and talent on the ball, off the ball, running forward, running back. Obviously, in front of goal, he's fairly clinical. He could probably improve slightly, but we'll have to see what happens about that as he progresses through his career. But yeah, Marcus Rashford, he gets my choice as the #1 striker in this team. So that is my 11. I'll run through that again. We've got 4-3-3, in goal Ederson, right back Cancelo, left back Luke Shaw, 2 defenders in Diaz and Laporte, 2 midfielders in Gundogan, De Bruyne, in front of them Bruno Fernandes, and then the front 3 we got Foden right wing, Sterling left wing, Rashford up top. Sweet. Obviously, let me know what you think about my team. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what your 11 would look like. It's going to be hopefully a good game. I can't wait to see. Cheers. Football is life.